It is October. These are the movies that we watch pretty much every Halloween. Family-friendly Halloween movies. Some of these movies I've grown up watching my entire life. Let's dive into these. But before we do, every family's different. You know, there is a rating system, and you can always double check if this is appropriate for your family by going right here to imdb.com, typing in the movie, scrolling down to parental guidance, and there you can make a more informed decision whether this movie works for your family or not. My youngest is 7, and many of these films she watches all year round. Let's dive in. So the first one is Haunted Mansion. This is the Eddie Murphy version from the late 90s, maybe early 2000s. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure this one came out in the 90s. Just a fun film, and I think the only time we watch it is during Halloween, you know, during the month of October. Next one is a fun one that I grew up watching, Ernest Scared Stupid. If you're familiar at all with any of the Ernest films, you're getting this, but you are getting Halloween time, spooky season. It's just a fun film for the family. Here's one, Hocus Pocus. Absolutely love this film. I've been watching it since, I don't know, maybe I was in like 3rd or 4th grade when this came out. I saw this on, not in the theaters, but I saw this on television, and I didn't even know they ever had this in theaters. I just thought it was like a made-for-TV movie, and I've been watching it every Halloween ever since. Absolutely love it, and all my kids really have enjoyed this one. This one's a newer one, Dark Shadows. Johnny Depp. I don't think you can go wrong with Johnny Depp. Big fan. This one here, Mars Attacks. This one is rated PG-13. My 7-year-old hasn't watched this one yet, but my older kids have. And it's just a fun one. Tim Burton, can't go wrong. Here's one, Brothers Grimm. This one is fun. It is, you know, little special effects are probably a little bit too much for some of the younger kids, but my 7-year-old, she enjoys this one. It was her first watch this year, and it's something she's enjoyed, and she wants to watch it again already. Saturday the 14th. This is a fun family film, and as an adult, I still enjoy it. It's a little goofy, a little rubber monster suit, but it really enjoyable for younger kids. This is a classic. It came out when I was younger, and it's the Scooby-Doo. Not a bad film. This one here, I didn't see this when I was a kid, but my wife did. She asked me to find it. I tracked it down. We watched it. I really love this one, but as she watched it as an adult, I think like her memory of it was, you know, kind of built up in her head of being something fun, and she just didn't really seem to like it this time around. But this one I've added into the, you know, the regular rotation for Halloween movies. This one here, it's a classic from the 90s, Addams Family, Christina Ricci, Christopher Lloyd, Raul Julia. You just can't go wrong. Such a fun cast, really enjoyable film. And again, Addams Family values. I like the world they built. I like the characters, everything. This one, it isn't as good as the first one, but it's still fun. And it's more of a summertime film. But Casper, that's an excellent, another one with Christina Ricci, just a really fun one. You know, the kids love this one always. Beetlejuice, it's a classic. I love this one. When I was a kid, my mom refused to let me watch it. I finally got to sneak over someone's house and I watched it, and my kids have been watching it ever since, and it's just one that we love. Tim Burton, Michael Keaton, Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin. It's just a fun cast. This one here, The Burbs, great film, just super fun, getting your toes into horror. It sprinkles in there, it doesn't really show anything. It's just, you know, brings all the spookiness around, but you have Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher's in this one. Just an excellent film. This one's just a classic, Monster Squad. You know, very quotable, super fun. Every time I talk about this one, everyone, you know, quotes the line, you know, the Wolfman's got nards, because that's probably the most quotable, memorable line from the movie. But if you haven't watched this one, definitely check it out. This is a newer one for me, but it's great. It's if you ever seen Fright Night, this is pretty much a family-friendly version of that. And a fun fact, Kathy Bates is in this film. She has a very small part, and she's almost unrecognizable, but she is in it. This one, classic, Little Monsters. Really love this one. Howie Mandel, Fred Savage, Ben Savage, Daniel Stern is in this one. You can't go wrong. Just a fun film. This one here, it steps it up a little bit. Maybe it's not, you know, for your little ones, but like I said, my 7-year-old was fine with this one, and it's The Gate, Young Stephen Dorff. Not a bad film. And these next two here are classics. So we have Teen Wolf. This is with Michael J. Fox. You know, just a super fun take on the whole werewolf thing. And then we have this one with Jason Bateman. It's Teen Wolf 2. And again, it's just a take on the werewolf genre. In this, Jason Bateman, I think, is the cousin to Michael J. Fox's character. So instead of just replacing him, they twisted it so it can fit the continuity. It was really enjoyable. Check out this video here for some spooky season action adventure movies. And that was it. That was my list. Let me know if my list matched your list, or if there's anything on here you didn't know about. But also, let me know if I missed something, and we'll talk about that. But with that, watch a movie today, and we'll catch you guys next time.